Bolovinaka Mavis, Bolovinaka Fiji. Thanks for having me on this show today. I'll be talking about World Turtles Day, which will be celebrated on the 23rd of May, which is this Sunday. Yes, there are 7 species of sea turtles that are found on planet Earth. 5 of these 7 species have been known to come through our waters, our Ingolingoli, and 3 of these 5 species are common in our waters, and I'd like to just focus on those 3, which are the green turtle, or the Bonundina in the Itauke language, and there is the hawksbill sea turtle, or the Bonutaku, and the loggerhead sea turtle, or the Tubonwe. The reason why there's a need to protect our sea turtle is mainly because of the reduction in population. I think over the years, we all know Fiji was once known to have been trading sea turtles. I think that was way back in the 70s or late 70s. For those of you that's been around that time, maybe you would see the Nosori or supermarket packed with sea turtle sail, the meat and the shell itself. And from assessments that has been carried out, been led by IUCN, or the International Union for Conservation in Nature, shows that with these 3 species that are found in Fiji, they been found to be very critical or critically endangered in terms of the hawksbill sea turtle. They have been labeled as critically endangered, meaning that about 80 to 90% of their population has reduced over the past 10 years, or over 3 generations of sea turtles. For the other 2, which is the green turtle and the loggerhead, they have been placed under the category of endangered, meaning that more than or equal to 50 to 70% of the total population have reduced, have decreased over the past 10 years, over 3 generations of sea turtles. The challenges faced by the sea turtles is a lot. They face challenges in every stage of their life cycle. When the mother turtle, they are known as the nester, when they climb up to a beach, they face the challenges there. The threat is right there in terms of direct harvest. Some of our fishermen might have not known that they are coming up to nest, and by nesting that they are securing the next generation of sea turtles that we can find in our waters. From coming up to nest to laying their eggs, within one nest they can lay up to 100 to 120 eggs. Some come and dig up the nest again to consume and use the eggs. Even when if they go through the whole 24 weeks incubation in the nest, when they come out, the threat is there again. There are birds, wildlife, and while they are trying to go out into the reef and up into the open ocean, there are fish, sharks, and if they do make it outside the reef, they are longliners. Even when they travel across, they migrate, there's direct harvest. They go through the threats from oil spills, from being hit by a fiberglass boat, or big propellers of the big ships, or when they move around and when they come together to reproduce. This is a time. So when they are migrating around the world, or whichever particular place they're in, when they are about to, they feel that they are mature, which is between the ages of 30 to 50 years of age, they try and come back to where they were born. They come back to where they were born, and then they come back and nest there. It's very mysterious, really interesting of why they come back to the nest or to the beach in which they were born. And when they come back, they don't get like our mother sea turtles. They don't get pregnant from where they are. They come back and they wait around close to the nesting beach in which they were born, and then they find a mate, and then they reproduce, and they wait along those areas before they climb up the beach to nest. So every stage of their life cycle they face the threats. Very recently, we all know climate change. Climate change is also something that has negatively affected even their chance of recruitment, in which tropical cyclones, storm surges, the rise in sea level, this has affected their nesting beach. So when they try and climb up the nesting beach to nest, even when they nest, when these storm surges come, it buries the nest. So there is very little chance of recruitment. Even when they trying to climb up, there's the nesting beach has been eroded. So they face challenges trying to go and lay their first set of 100, so that they can lay up to 1, 2, or even 3 nests per season. So but something that is really challenging them is their ability to survive. It has been known that out of every 1,000 hatchlings or baby sea turtles that are born, only one can reach up to a stage in which they are mature, and then they can reproduce. So out of the 1,000, only one in 1,000. So that is the main challenge they are facing, even without human interaction, even without direct take. Climate change is there. So the challenge is on us. In Fiji, we are fortunate to have this collaboration between our government, government and WWF. There's a very strong research team in the University of the South Pacific with regards to Dr. Susana, Sritika, and Mala. Very recently, there's been assistance or a lot of work that's been done in the Lau group from Conservation International, from Chris, Semisi, Mel, and Bish and the team, and Mamanudas, Environment Society, Ma and Ili in the Mamanudas. So we're all trying to work together and help come up, so we've developed a Fiji Sea Turtle Recovery Plan in which we are working together to try and minimize these threats and work together, collaborate, and help ascertain some very key parameters that will help us restore the numbers for our Fiji waters and help conserve and protect our sea turtles. Just before I let you go, I'd like to acknowledge the assistance from WWF UK, and also very strongly this past couple of years is the assistance from PUMP, or the Pacific European Union for Marine Partnership Program, through the BIM initiative, or the Bycatch in Integrated Ecosystem Management from SPREP. The South is the regional organization that is helping us do the work that we do at this very point in time. Now, take care and stay at home. Naka.